to dive into all of this with our political panel, investigative columnist for the Daily Signal, Tony Kinnett, and Democratic strategist Joe Jacobson. Thank you both for being here. The controversial White House ballroom construction is underway, the demolition of the East Wing starting earlier this week. Critics are slamming this move, claiming that it sidesteps mandated consultations and approval. Tony, let's start with you. What do you think of this backlash?
I think it's really ill-timed. I think it's not really doing them any favors. The Democrats have real things to focus on right now. And instead, they seem to be grasping at really awful things just whoosh as they go right over their heads. The president in 2010 started talking about a ballroom in the White House. He reiterated it in 2016. It's not outlandish. It's not strange. And judging by the early polling data that we're getting, Americans really don't care. They're focused on getting the government open. So I'm just not seeing where this is a really good move for the Democrats or some big moment where they're finally getting Trump. It's just not coming through.
Okay, so Joe, your thoughts on this ballroom glow up?
I don't understand why they're doing it. I just think he's, freewheeling it and doing whatever he wants. But this is a good opportunity for Democrats to go on offense. You have Trump really focused on billionaire tax cuts and having the Justice Department pay him $250 million for legal fees. And then this ballroom, he's not focused on average people. He's focused on himself. People want lower prices. People want lower healthcare costs. And he's focusing on a ballroom. It's just ridiculous to me. It's a good opportunity for Democrats to go on offense.
Right. Kamala Harris making headlines as well, not backing down from a potential presidential run. Listen to this.
In terms then of what is next for you, you write very powerfully about the differences that many women have made to your life, whether that was your meeting with Angela Merkel or the experience of growing up with your extraordinary mother or the stories of your baby nieces, Amara and Leela. When are they going to see a woman in charge in the White House?
In their lifetime, for sure.
Could it be you?
Possibly.
Okay, Joe, is that the best future for the Democrats?
Not her, full stop on that one. But I think, as far as the question goes for having a female president, we want somebody who's going to fight for our values and somebody who can win. Alyssa Slotkin is somebody who's proven to be an effective legislator and bipartisan, and she can win in Michigan. So I would support somebody definitely like that, but we're very thankful to Kamala Harris for her service, but let's have a new generation of leaders.
Okay, Tony, as Trump heads to Malaysia today, the Senate Minority Leader clapping back, posting, quote, that America is shut down and the president is skipping town. What message does this Asia summit send amid this ongoing government shutdown?
Well, I mean, it's not exactly as though he's going to enjoy a beautiful Riviera vacation. He's actually going to negotiate trade deals for the United States. I mean, anyone who pretends that the president hasn't been working with Argentina against China in the soybean kind of trilateral fight that's currently escalating over that for a while is head under a rock, would be putting it mildly here. And Schumer's own Democrats are currently flaking away in various measures for either troop pay or for ending the shutdown. Schumer's polls are rock bottom right now for a reason. Him coming out and leading some kind of, weak-wristed charge against Trump on Trump traveling to negotiate in Malaysia and then later with China, I just don't see that as being as powerful as perhaps he's desiring it to punch. But, I mean, you heard it from my co-panelist a moment ago. They're really excited about ballrooms and Chuck Schumer taking Trump to task. Good luck. It hasn't worked yet, but what's a 37th failure?
Right. Okay. So 25 days we're going on, right? The Pentagon accepted $130 million to keep paying the military during this shutdown. So most Senate Democrats voted against paying the military and some federal workers during this shutdown. Tony, is this the right move?
For me, I don't think it's the right move. I don't want to hog the microphone at all. I don't think it is. Again, you saw different senators from Georgia this time go against the grain and vote for troop pay. But yeah, I don't think it's a good move at all.
Joe?
As far as I'm concerned, I think Democrats need to just keep doing what they're doing because Americans do not want rising health care costs. Tens of millions of Americans are going to lose their health care. And the funny part to me is Republicans aren't standing up for their own voters. The highest premiums are going to increase in states like Wyoming, Arkansas, and West Virginia. So if Republicans were really about, their voters, then they'd lower their health care costs. But they're more concerned with their rich donors, quite frankly.
All right. Tony Kinnett and Joe Jacobson, thank you both for joining us and have a great weekend.
You as well.